My name's Tom Hopkins Gibson. I work in wood and ceramics. I started life as a carpenter, and that's always been the focus of my work. Skills I picked up in carpentry I took on to ceramics, and some things that I found in ceramics I've back to wood, so it's a kind of circle of my skills. Most of my work is usable. I quite like the idea of having maybe my ceramic vases, something that can be used as for, say, hold flowers, candles, you can eat out of it, or it can be kept just as a piece of artwork in its own right. And most of my work, I think, can stand by itself. But my bigger statement pieces are, so say, receptacles, but they also look good by themselves, or even seen as wall hangings, because they seem to have a kind of landscape of their own. The wood I work with is mostly from ancient trees, and they have more faults than some that's grown specifically for being felled. The wood I'm working with at the moment is from trees some 200 to 300 years old, and they are the pieces that are left over that people don't want for firewood because it's too much hassle to cut it up for firewood. So I'm really happy to be working with this stuff, and the more shakes and bark inclusions and holes, I quite like that. Fill in them and change them into something different. Some cracks I might want to keep, some that I might want to lose, so if it starts to split in the wrong place, I'll glue it so that that then becomes stronger, so the cracks moves to some other area, somewhere where it might be more suitable for me to work on. And then I'll repair it with hallmark Scottish silver. I like working with silver, and the silver works well with the wood. Actually helps hold the wood together, but the hallmark actually makes the wood something more than what was before. What became from more or less a piece of junk wood that was going to be left to rot, then becomes something of great value. I'm known as the guy who makes ceramics that look like wood, but I find it easier to make a wooden form and then translate it into ceramics. Cast in plaster and then cast in porcelain. My latest work is in Parian, working with white on white. Parian's a very short type of clay, quite hard to work with. It's got a lovely translucent feeling to it, and once it's made, it's very strong, just like any other porcelain.